What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Adam and Tyler World. Thank you for joining me today. Well, today we're going to do a belt review of none other than the old Undisputed version 2 WWE Championship, the 2mm version, and the new WWE Undisputed Championship version 2, the 6mm version. I get it. I'm a little behind the schedule. Other people have done them, but guess what? You haven't seen mine yet. So let's get into it, shall we? No, 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 not that, not that, not that. Cut that out. Cut that out now. Okay, right off the bat, I just want to say that this old belt cannot compare to this new belt. It's night and day. It's the amount of detail and everything they put into this new belt to make it look more accurate, which is what everybody wants. You want a belt that looks like the one that they used to carry, like when The Rock had it, The Undertaker, Kurt Angle, Triple H, Hulk Hogan, Brock Lesnar, whoever had it, Eddie Guerrero, JBL, John Cena, whoever had the belt, you want to look as accurate as possible, because in your imaginary world, you want to pretend like you're the champion. And this one, unfortunately, cannot hold a candle to this one. And we're going to discuss the differences and what makes this one better than this one. So first off, we'll just start with the main plate, I suppose. That's the most important part. So you've got, let's look at what they used to show. All right, so you see this old version right here. It has a Brock Lesnar side plate. That, of course, I added to it. It's all right. Let's see, it's got the shape and everything. But when you compare it to this one, look, it's got the paint mod, as they call it. It's got all the black removed from right here and over here and down here and around here. And when you do that, it makes champion and the globe and the eagle and everything pop, and the stars. And not only that, it's more ring accurate. Then you look at the old one, they got all this black detail in here, got the black detail in here, and it just makes it all one cluttered mess. So you can't really, it's like, oh, I didn't even see an eagle there. And like, oh, there's a globe. That's kind of easier to see in the champion. But it still gets lost because you don't have the paint mod. And once again, the most important part, it's not ring accurate. This one has a lot thicker plates. These are called the 6mm plates. It's got a nice curve to it. Then you go to the old one. This has got the 2mm plates. Look how thin that is. That looks more like 1mm, to be honest with you. But you got this, and this one has a nice curve. But the difference is, I added this curve. When I first got it, it was super flat. It was just a straight line. But I had to put this over my knee, put some pressure on it, and add the curve, which made it look a lot nicer, but nothing compared to this one. What else is there? So you just go down, we'll go from the left to the right. So you got the snaps. You see right here, look at all that nice detail inside there. There's no stitching, nothing like that. It's just one solid piece. Then you got this one where it's sewn together, and it's got this not as nice looking detail. I mean, it looks like alligator skin or something, but it's definitely not the same as this. You go down, you got, of course, the WWE side plate, the other WWE side plate. Then you start having some differences right here when you see, like, once again, you got all this detail, like showing the leaves and the lion. You got a gold shield, but you got the opposite on this one. So you got all gold in here, and then you got a black shield. And then once again, we've already talked about the main plate. You go over here, and you got basically a mirror of the other side. We got all the black detail in here, and nothing right here. Just this gold. I don't know if this video shows it well enough, but the gold compared to that is night and day. It's like you can kind of see right there. Look how shiny and yellow that is compared to that. Now, I don't know if it's gotten dull over time. I don't think so, because I haven't had it that long. But it's definitely got a heck of a lot more sparkle on this newer one. And of course, you got the same little side plate right here. Then you got this one right here, says property of the World Wrestling Entertainment. And this one says property of the World Wrestling Inc. But so it's a little bit different in the wording here, but it means the same thing. You got the snaps on this side, the snaps on this side. Once again, this has been sewn onto. This is one solid piece. Also, I did notice that if you look at the old one, it says WWE Champion, a little stitching along the bottom and the top. This one has the WWE logo, and then I don't know what it says underneath it. I'm 37, my eyes are too shot. I can't tell you what that says to save my life. It could say words, it could just be some kind of pattern. I don't know. But this is still a beautiful belt, but nothing compared to this one. This one's way heavier. Look, you see how I just lifted that up and just stayed on its own? This one, I try to do it, it falls because it's so heavy, because it's 6 freaking millimeters. I thought 6 millimeters might be too thick, and it still might be, but it's still very nice. The only thing I would like to change on this was maybe get this thing re-leathered, because there's really, if you get this re-stone, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 stones in there. That's not a big deal. But if you can get this bad boy re-leathered and make it where the leather's more floppy. Let's see if we compare this. About the same, really, if you're being honest with you. Oh, we'll look at the back real quick. So we got the back. So we got, of course, the screws and the snaps and locks on the back. The only difference I did notice was that if you compare the number of screws on the back of the main plate, you got one more right here in the center. You don't have that one there. You got 2 right here on the top. They're missing as well, and I'm assuming that's because this main plate is so much heavier. It's got, like, if it only had like the 6 screws or whatever it is to hold that on there, it would just snap right off, because this thing is insanely heavier. But that is it. I said I would highly recommend getting the new one if you get the chance. I held out and waited till Black Friday. They of course didn't have it, because that's how my luck is. I had to wait a week, and they finally popped back up, snagged it, and it's mine now. Let's look at those bad boys together, shall we? So there you have it, the old version 2 Undisputed WWE Championship and the new version 2 WWE Undisputed Championship. For my money, this thing is so much nicer than this one. Granted, this is a nice belt, but it ain't as nice as this one. So if I was you and I was going to get one, definitely this one, without a shadow of a doubt. But this one's still nice, but go with this one. That is it. I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video, comment below, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.